Today is Monday, August 14th. It is the first full week of school this week. Just a little update. I have already lost a para. So I was told this morning that I would have somebody filling in and that they will be here after they take their personal child to a doctor's appointment. So I'm hoping that they get here in time for me to try to kind of give them a rundown of things. I'm a little bit stressed. So I am unpacking my backpack, gonna turn the computer and everything on, and then I'll check back in. So my biggest thing right now is just making sure that we have something for small groups, because that's pretty much what we get into right when they first get in. They do the bathroom and we pretty much get right into small groups. Since we're having testing next week, we probably won't start curriculum until the 28th instead of the 21st like I had originally thought. So once we start curriculum, it'll be like, okay, this is what we're working on. It'll be like more of a planned out thing, and there'll be things for us to do for the full 15 minutes. But right now we've got some of these kids that are getting done like really early, and so probably need to get the pickle folder ready to go with names so that we can have that for early finish. I had a time lapse going while I was just doing like attendance and stuff on the computer, and I don't know if it just caught that, but I'm sitting here and all of a sudden I feel something on my leg and it was a bug. That's gonna be hilarious if the time lapse caught that whole thing. Oh my gosh. It was on my leg. Yeah, I don't do bugs. Oh, the joys of being in a portable. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you. Guess what fell? So I don't know if I'll be able to get it back on and stick, or if I'm gonna have to find something else, but I did those heavy duty command strips, so I don't know. So I'm printing a few things, but this is what I currently have already prepped. The chrysanthemum book with the 2 worksheets. Got this craft. Got these booklets, which I was gonna just use as just extra if we need. Okay, somebody came in, so I've got this. I can probably use this as an early finisher. I forgot about that. And then I borrowed a book from a coworker, and I have this craft that goes with it, and we did that handprint thing on Friday. And then I still have this. And then I have a few things with Giraffes Can't Dance. So I just had speech come in. She, I guess, had made her schedule before I had to change my schedule, and she didn't open my email with my new schedule after they put me at first PE. So she was coming to grab kids, and they're still at PE for another like 7 minutes. So I felt bad about that. So she's gonna have to change her schedule, but I mean, I did email it. So anyways, that's the second person that has come in. So the last thing I have is just the Stick and Stone book, and I have 3 things to go with it. Comprehension, feelings match, and story sequence. Also am printing, so I have this, which will need a lot of like cues and accommodating for some of the kids. But I wanted to have something that was gonna take some more time. It is lunchtime, 11:32. They just left, so they're gonna be a little late in line. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. I was told first thing this morning that I would have someone to fill in today, and I have yet to see that person, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Still hoping for the best. I printed some things that she can do for math small group, so she has the rest of this week ready to go. It's just some worksheets, simple addition, and then I printed some place value worksheets for myself, and then I also have these 2 crafts still. So I have everything mapped out for the rest of the week for math for myself, for reading time small group, I'm going to go ahead and have her do that back to school booklet with them. And then if they finish with that, then I will find something else. I think in my reading small groups, I'm going to start going ahead and using some of the stuff that I have that goes with read alouds, because and just reading the book 3 times, and that's fine, because a whole group read aloud, I'm not keeping their attention very well. I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch. I'm trying to get things together. I needed to do a transportation form for my new friend that I got today, so I just finished that, got that emailed out. I need to create an IEP binder for him. I need to write down his reevaluation date and his review date on my form that I keep over here next to my computer that has when their IEPs are due. So when they get back, it'll be the brain break and then math small group. But at that point, when they get back from lunch, there's less than 2 hours left of the day when they get back from lunch. Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday the 15th. It is 11:30. They are at lunch. This is my first time checking in for today. Today has gone a little bit better than yesterday. We had a lot of behaviors at the end of the day yesterday. I had a new kid start yesterday. He's still obviously trying to figure out routines and such. Today started speech pulling kids, and that has gone pretty well so far. So when they get back, I've got the yoga brain break up on the board that we're gonna do, and then math stations, free choice, and then for science and social studies, I'm still kind of just doing read alouds. So I'm gonna read Giraffes Can't Dance, and then I'll show you, it's pretty comical. I tried to draw this anchor chart, and my giraffe is hilarious. There's my anchor chart. Oh my goodness. And my white out that I tried to like fix his head. Oh my gosh, I was cracking up. So that's what we have left for the rest of the day. I've been using these for kind of like an early finisher option at my table. So right now I just have these two because we no longer have time in the schedule to do a morning choice because we have that first PE. So during small groups, I had read this yesterday at the end of the day, and so I read it again, and then we did the sequencing and this little comprehension. So that's what we did in my small group. And then they did send me somebody to help. So I do have a helper over here in this group. She did iPad over here. She was working on them with these little booklets. And then we'll probably end up doing this craft. So yesterday I did the backpack one, and it was not very much cutting, but this one, I have the pieces already like small because it was more than one to a page, so they really just have to cut around it. But this is probably gonna take them today and tomorrow, I would assume. And also with some of my kids, I was cutting these in half and only having them do 6 instead of 12. It just depends on, you know, their ability level. So what I have them do is I just have them come over. I show them a picture of what we're making, because this is now the 3rd time we've done this, because I had the apple one, the backpack one, and now this one. So I give them this. They do the addition first. Then they color the circles, then they cut them out, then we move on to the rest of the pieces. And this one, I'm gonna need a piece of construction paper, so I need to grab that too. So that's what we've got for the rest of the day. Again, we didn't end up getting to do calendar time. So today we had music class for the first time. They said that they did pretty good, so that was exciting. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 16th. It is day 5. Yep, day 5 of school. Just dropped the kids off at PE, and there's a couple of things that I want to do before the kiddos get in here. For now, I'm gonna move those fidgets somewhere, maybe back here in my area or something, just until we get a new plan on that, so they're not constantly trying to go over there whenever somebody's not necessarily paying attention right at that second. And then we've got a little bit of a bug situation, so I need to do something with this extra snacks that we have. I need to find my 2-gallon bags to get those bagged up and put away, because right now I kind of have them out on a table, on by my parents' table, because I was just kind of allowing them, if they were hungry, they could grab a snack, which is still fine. I just need to find a bag to put them in. So just a couple of things that I just need to do really quick before they get here. It is 7:45 and they come back. They're supposed to come back at 8:20. Yesterday, they were already back in here by 8:15, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on with the timing of PE, hoping that kind of gets figured out at some point. Also wanted to show you guys this, because I think I talked about it. I don't know if I showed it, but this was the kissing handprint thing that we did, and I think that this is free on TPT. I'll show it to you close up. And I'm pretty sure they had a black and white version also. And I think one of the years that I did this, I laminated them, but because it's not like a flat piece of paper anymore because of the paint, I had a hard time getting it through the laminator without it kind of like creasing, so I'm probably not going to do that again. But this is the person that I got it from. This is how I had it, just kind of sitting out. And then I had a parent that donated these for the class, so I'll probably stick extras down in this, because this is a really nice bag. And then I might just put it maybe in this cabinet or something. I just need to let them know that they need to have somebody come and spray out here for the bug situation. This little hanging thing came with the book cube things that I have over here behind this sheet, and I was able to just hang it from this, which was really awesome. And I do still want to have the social stories over here. I just need to move this, so I'm just trying to figure out where I can put this thing. I don't really see anything I can hang it from, but I might just take them off. She doesn't have kiddos that sit here. They pretty much sit here on this, at this table. So I might just kind of set them here for now until I figure out what else to do. So I'm going to wheel this over. I'm not sure why there's a Band-Aid here. Wheel this over to my area. So I mean, I'm not trying to take the things from them, just trying to make it where we kind of practice how we go about using it, if that makes sense. So anyways, and then this is the current state of my files, and it has been very frustrating to deal with. It doesn't have the metal like rods that you can hang these on, so they're just in here. So I have a few of these. I'm going to try to transfer. I'm probably gonna need more than one for sure. Hopefully I have enough. I don't know then at that point where I'm gonna put these, but I really wanted to be able to get to this stuff without it being such a fiasco, because even just trying to like file away the stuff for back to school has just been a mess. So this is probably all that I'm gonna keep in this. I don't know why this one's having such a hard time. There might be too much in it, but it doesn't really want to like scoot correctly. But I have it kind of in order. So like first week of school, back to school, screeners, and then it starts with like October, November, December, different things like that. So yeah, I think just like one more bin will probably fit the rest of this. A lot of this stuff was from when I was in the 3rd through 5th grade classroom. Okay, this one worked, thankfully. When I got it out of the closet, it had these, and I've never seen them like that before, so I was a little concerned that it had to have a different kind of file, but no, it's fine. It fits, thankfully. So now I just gotta figure out where to put these 2 bins. All right, so I've messed around just enough to barely have 10 minutes to get things ready for the morning, but I'm going to do this in my small group. So we read this yesterday and we did that anchor chart. I'll read it again to each group of kiddos, and then we will do this retelling craft. Good morning. Today is Thursday, August 17th. I am here in the classroom. Just dropped them off at PE. I'm trying to figure out where to set this. I am laminating an alphabet chart, and I am unfortunately getting sick, and so I am trying to figure out how to work this little thing that I brought in here that's supposed to do cold and hot drinks. I just want it to do hot water. I brought some TheraFlu drink mix. This happens every year. Yesterday I took a like a vitamin C, the tablet thing. I'm just trying to like nip it as fast as I can. I took some Zicam stuff yesterday. I have 2 kiddos absent today. We also are not sure if we have coverage for that second para position today. Okay, let's see if this thing works. I have no idea. This is my first time using it. Oh, it sounds like it's heating up. Yay. I am laminating the new alphabet chart here. Kind of my little silly setup here with my laminator because I usually have it sitting here, but I'm trying to use this thing. And I have an update. So the reason I am laminating a new alphabet chart is because I'm going to be moving to a different classroom. And I figure I'll just leave this one up here that's here because it's not my color scheme anyway, and I wanted to use this different kind of boho color scheme. And I had printed the one that was like 2 to a page, and that would have worked good here, but the classroom that I'll be in has enough space for a full-size alphabet chart. So I went ahead and printed these, and so just getting those ready. So my new classroom will be a K-5 resource classroom, helping out with reading and math. And I will post a couple of pictures of, that's this making noise. I will post a couple of pictures of my new room right after this. Let's see, I read Chrysanthemum at the end of the day yesterday, so I'll probably, it's a long book. I might read it again whole group, and then we'll disperse to small groups. And then I've already showed it a few times. I have this, circle the letters in your name. Yeah, it's gonna be like a really simple thing. So we'll probably do this, and then might do, let's see, I've just been pulling from this stack that I have right here. I might do this respect examples and non-examples, cut and paste. So probably do that today in my small groups. And then in my Paris small group, she's still doing the booklets. So I don't remember if I have showed it or not, but I've been doing this for a choice board for the songs. I found it on TPT. It has good morning songs, days of the week, months of the year, weather songs, goodbye songs, which I haven't used this one yet, and then movement songs, classic songs, and more classic songs. So what I do is I use Class Dojo in here, so you can pick a random name on Class Dojo. So I've just been picking a random name. They get to go up and pick what song they want to listen to while they're doing the bathroom and unpacking and things. And then we pretty much get into small group after that. For whole group, I've been doing the Science of Reading, Tara West, Guided Phonics, digital slides. I'm doing unit 2, the orange units, like CVC words, I think. And then Haggerty and a read aloud. So yeah, that's what I've just been doing so far. Next week will be my last week, so we'll do testing and then I'll transition to the other room. Good afternoon. I just wanted to check in one more time before the end of the day. It is 11:45. I am on lunch. They are done with lunch at around 12, so that craft that I showed you guys with the school bus that has a bunch of different pieces, we are on day 3 of getting that done. So I think that by the end of today, we will have it done for everyone. So that is what we're working on in math small groups. During whole group ELA, I did the phonics slides that I usually do, and then I read Giraffes Can't Dance again, and we did this little comprehension, which was very simple for them. It worked out great, only being 2 answer choices. Small group, we did that chrysanthemum thing and the respectful choices versus not respectful choices. And for some of them, they were able to do that completely on their own. Some of them needed me to read the things to them. It did have a little picture. And then for some of them, I actually kind of color coded. So like I circled the thumbs up green and I circled the thumbs down red. And then I went through and circled the picture on the little rectangles, either green or red, if it was a red choice or a green choice. And then as we were doing it, we just kind of talked about what it says and is it a good choice or bad choice, while they sorted it kind of by color. So that's what we did for small group. And then after math groups, if we have time for science and social studies. Good morning. Today is Friday, August 18th. I am only in the classroom for a couple minutes. I have to go to a meeting at 8 o'clock. So I wanted to quickly just hop on and say hey and talk about science yesterday, because I just showed like a quick clip of what we did. So I did a science tools YouTube video, and then boom cards, and then that cut and paste. So I just wanted to explain that clip. And then today I honestly don't know what I have left here in my little stack. This is the last day to kind of do just like silly stuff, and then we've got the testing. So I know I still have some math worksheets. I don't know what exactly I still have left for the reading stuff. Because they have testing next week, I wanted to print out some of these little motivational testing things. So I'll show you those. So I use these anytime we have testing. These are some different options that they have. I got some Starburst. I got some, I'm trying to think what else I got. Some Hershey's Kisses. I got I don't know, I'm trying to look at these to see if I can remember. Oh, I got some Smarties. And yeah, I don't know, there was 4. I can't remember which one. So since they will be testing for probably 4 days, or there's 4 tests, I got 4 little candy things to go with these tags. So I want to quickly print these, and then I gotta head to my meeting, and I'll probably check back in at lunch. All right, so I have some for Hershey's Kisses, Tootsie Rolls, I couldn't remember that one, Smarties, and Starburst. So I have these ready. I just need to, I'll probably just put them in a folder for now and wait to cut them out until I get the candy. Good afternoon. It is 11:27. They just left for lunch. My meeting this morning got rescheduled to 12 o'clock. So pretty much right when they're going to be getting back from lunch is when I'll be heading to that meeting. So I'm probably going to have just a YouTube video pulled up and hope for the best on that. for them. I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I was thinking about going ahead and I brought some like big Rubbermaid tubs up here for when I'm ready to pack up my classroom to move to the other room. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and possibly start packing up the books if I have time, because they're behind a sheet anyway. We're not able to utilize them right now as it is. So that's one little section of the room that I could go ahead and put away, and no one would even really know the difference. So I'm gonna eat, and then I might get into that. And if I don't see you guys again, then I don't know if I'm gonna do a weekly video every week. So I'm not sure when I'll be back, but thanks for watching.